Hey y'all, this video is going to be a play off my last video. I think YouTube removed it. I hope not. I'll see if I can post it on TikTok. Even though a lot of y'all don't have my TikTok, but I'll see if I can post it somewhere else. Because I kind of don't want to show my face on here because that stalking situation really scared me. But oh well, I'm just going to live my life. I'm not going to have demons put me in fear. I'm just not going to have the devil and his minions and these evil people put me in fear. But this video is going to be a play off of the lust demon, aka the incubus, the succubus, because this title of the video is going to be, do you have a spirit spouse? Which is, the same thing as an incubus and a succubus. And these demons, they don't discriminate based on gender or sexual orientation, as I'm sure they don't even have one. They just know how to manifest into one. I mean, they're not human, so of course why would they have a gender? Even though gender is deeper than physical, it's more of your essence, like feminine energy and masculine energy. So even if they don't have a gender, they do have an energy that's gender like that they know how to tap into. So I say that to say that it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, lesbian, it does bisexual, it does not matter. These incubus and succubus will go after whoever. So gay men can have a spirit husband. Uh, Gay women, lesbians, that's the proper word, but lesbian women can have uh, a spirit wife. Straight men can have a spirit wife, and straight women can have a spirit husband. They don't discriminate because their purpose is to um, have you replicate them in their chaos in the physical. And if you don't do that, you'll be punished. But that's inevitable when you're dealing with demonic entities. Resistance equals punishment, and giving in, you'll be punished in the end anyway, because I mean, like Cat Williams said, the devil can't create blessings for his people, and you're working with evil spirits, so you're gonna have to pay the piper eventually. And that's the whole point. The devil wants to collect your soul, so it's easier and better to just resist them and live a high vibrational life. But they do need you to replicate them in their chaos. The devil has a plan for you, just like God does. So let's say you're meant to be like a artist that expresses love, and you know how relationships are supposed to be. Like you're a musician who makes music about love. Instead of making it about marriage and commitment and love and how you're supposed to court someone and date, instead of doing that, it'll have you promote, casual XCS. It'll have you promoting baby daddy, baby mama culture, having kids with just whoever, no marriage, just dysfunction. So the demons and the devil has a mission for you, just like God and angels do. And your spirit spouse needs you to copy them. And they will also vicariously send people similar to them to seduce you in the flesh. And another way you can know whether or not you have a spirit spouse following you is that you will have unwanted sexual thoughts, especially in like holy places. So say 1 minute you're fine, you're not aroused at all. And next thing you're headed to church. And as soon as you get in church, you start having inappropriate thoughts. And there's nothing wrong with XCS. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's a time and a place for that. And not only are you having those thoughts, but you're having inappropriate thoughts. Like it'll be about the bishop or hit the first lady. And it'll be so random. And as soon as you get out of church, you're not having those thoughts anymore. That's how you know you have a spirit spouse. And a spirit spouse is trying to get you to cause chaos and make you uncomfortable and everyone else around you uncomfortable. And they attach themselves to people who have sexual trauma. They will feed off that. They will even usher in that so they can attach themselves to you. And the person who sexually traumatized you oftentimes have a spirit spouse, and that's one way they can attach to you after the act. You'll also notice that you'll have instability in love. Like love just won't stick. It'll just graze past you. However, XCS is, absolutely nothing to find. You can go outside and find it. And that's that seems to be the norm now anyway, which is disgusting. I hope I'm not going too fast. Yeah, and your spirit spouse in these. I think I said this in the video, but the previous video about the lust demon. But they'll go after you in your childhood, and they go after people who are charismatic, like people who would make really good leaders and salesmen, and people who you just want to be on their side. Like they have what they call it a mouthpiece. People who are just I don't want to say soothsayer, but I guess they have a soothing tongue, let's say that. And very just charismatic. Like somebody who can be a good seductress. That's what they need. And they want to turn that person into a seductress and a manipulator and a deceptive person like they are. Like I said, your spirit spouse needs you to replicate them for their mission and their agenda while destroying you and others around you at the same time. Because that's the whole point. And like I said, they will send people who they know you find attractive in whatever way. They will send them and live vicariously through them and use them to seduce you in the flesh. Yeah, the best way to get these demonic entities away from you and to keep them at bay is to keep up a strong, not only prayer life. We all know about prayer, but people don't talk about fasting enough because they're lazy and they claim to love God, but they won't show unconditional love, which is sacrifice. And not only that, but demons, and that's going to be my next video. I don't know if I'm going to put it here or if I'm going to put it on my other channel, but demons must thrive off of your flesh. They have to thrive off your energy. And what does food do? It gives you energy. Fasting is like trying to feed off of a dry bone. They can't really do much with someone who's not feeding. So as you're feasting, they're feeding off of you as well. Because food holds a vibration. Food is what keeps you alive. When you deny yourself, not only are you practicing discipline, but you're literally starving. A demon can't feed on a starving, a demon can't feed off a corpse. I'm not saying you should starve yourself to the point where you die, but if you don't eat, that's what you're doing. So like you're starving out the demonic entities. They can't feed off of you if you're not eating, especially if you're not eating foods that are pleasurable but not the most healthy. So if you cut out junk food and you limit food that are stimulants, once you limit those and really eating fruits and vegetables or nothing at all for a little while, they have to stay at bay. They have to back up because you're in alignment, and they have nothing to feed off of. Like I say, it's like eating off a dry bone. Who wants that? You can't do nothing with a dry bone. You can't eat off that. And yeah, if I missed anything, I will post it in the comments. But this is just a really quick video that I wanted to make for y'all on how to know whether or not you have a spirit spouse. And these are the key points and the juiciest points. So hope you enjoyed the video and you have a great day.